Hello glorious lovers, you are welcome to another online tutorial. In this tutorial you are going to learn how to make this beautiful 3D headband. Join me as we go in the tutorial. So we are welcome to the tutorial room. So the materials that will be needed for this tutorial are our headband, glue gun, B7000, there is B6000, scissors. I have two different types of scissors here, so I'll explain later when I want to use them. My Suolding iron, as usual, my Suolding iron, pen, the applique I want to use, millinery wire, this or this, I'll explain when I get there. Then our Asooke, which is 90 inches. The Asooke we want to use for the length is 90 inches. I've cut out of it, I've used out of it, but the length you are going to use is 90 inches. Then this my stencil. The applique I'll put at the center of our design. Lastly, the last material that will be needed for our design is our iron. So now let's start with our Asooke. So now the first thing to do is to take my Asooke and this my stencil. Now this stencil, you can cut it out anyhow. I don't want to give measurements, but for this particular tutorial, the length of this stencil is 6 inches and the width is 3. Sorry, the width is 3, the length is 6 inches. You can tell anybody, like I told my son to just cut this out for me. I just showed him and I said just help me freestyle it. So you can freestyle it any size you want. So I did it in different sizes. You can see this one is bigger than this one, and this one again with carton. You can see the carton I used. So with carton or anything you want to use to freestyle it out, just cut it out like that as stencil. So now, but I'm going to use this smaller one. So I'm going to place it on my Asooke like this and use my pen to mark it out. The quantity we need for our design is 27 pieces. So I'm going to mark out 27 pieces like this. So you can see this is how I'm going to mark it out till I get to the end, till I get to my 27 pieces. Then after marking it out, I'll take my Suolding iron, which I already plugged, which is already hot. So I'll use it to bring it out. That is how I'll bring out the 27 that we want to use for this particular beautiful design. I've done a video on how to use this Suolding iron to bring out your design on Asooke. So this is how I'll bring everything out in 27 pieces. So when I'm done, you can see the way I did it. When I'm done, I'll come back to show us the finished look of the things I brought out. So I'm done cutting, bringing out my 27 pieces. So now the next thing I'm going to do now is to take my millinery wire. This is my millinery wire. But if you don't have this wire, if you don't have this one, you can use this. This is also millinery wire. It's binding wire. If you go to those people selling building materials, you will get it there. It serves the same purpose. It does the same thing. So now I'm going to take my measuring tape and measure out 7 inches in my millinery wire. 7 inches. I'll measure out 7 inches. From the beginning to this place. 7 inches. Now, no, the next what I want to explain now is that I mentioned 2 scissors. This is the scissors I use to cut clothes. So don't use these scissors you are using to cut this millinery wire. Don't use it. Use the scissors you use to cut maybe wording. Now you measure out 7 inches. Then I'll take this my scissors and cut it out. So when you measure out just 7 inches, you can just be putting it like this. Just be putting it, making sure it's equal. Then use it to cut it out. So you will cut out these 7 inches in 13 places. 13. So I'm done cutting out our millinery wire. 7 inches in 13 places. I'll put them aside. And the next thing I'm going to do now is to take my glue gun. Next thing now is my glue gun or B7000. You can either use glue gun or this. Glue gun already plugged, melting, and my 27 pieces Asooke that I've already cut out. Then my millinery wire 7 inches that is already cut out. So just watch what I will do. You place one of it down like this. You take your millinery wire, try as much as possible to straighten it. So you place it from the beginning like this down. So when you place it down like that, you take your glue gun. Next thing is, glue gun gum very fast. So once you put your glue gun, take another one of this to cover it. So this is what I'm going to do to all our 27 inches. You place it down like this. You take your millinery wire, place it on it straight. You wait for it to gum. Don't remove your hand immediately. So this is the second one I've done. So I'm going to go off camera now. When I'm done, I'll come back to show us how it looks like. This is how it will look like. This is it. So now the next thing I want to do, okay, let me show you this. So I know I told you you can either use this millinery wire or this. So I decided to use it for one of them too. So you can see it's the same thing to give you the same results. So now the next thing I want to do now is to iron it. I want to iron it out so that wherever the glue gun is not touching, the iron will melt it and it will touch it. So look at what I'll do. So don't let your iron be too hot. Just place your iron on it like this and iron it out one by one. So it should be straight like this. So this is it. I'm done ironing everything. You can see how straight and smooth everything is. So the number of this that I have here is 13. Now the next thing we are going to do is to take, and this my applique that I want to use, you can see you can use any of these straight things that you have. So this is how it comes. So now I just bring out this from it in a straight form like this. So I just bring this out. So this is what I'm going to use to first of all embellish my design. So the first thing you do is to check for the front and back. Just check anywhere you want to use for the front, and take your B7000, start from the tip like this. So you know this does not go on quickly, so you can do it and put it aside, then do another one. So I've put gum on all these ones because this particular gum does not quickly dry. So that's why I put it on it like that. So now the next thing I'll do is to take this, my trimmings that I want to use, and starting from the beginning, place it on your gum. So as you can see, I've placed it on that one. So this is how I'm going to put it on everything. This is what I've done. Now the next thing to do is to cut out a round shape from my Asooke. From my remaining Asooke is to cut out round, something round like this. I'll just take something and bring out round in two places. So I'm done cutting out the round. I just use this plastic to just cut it out. So I cut it out into two and I gum it together. So this is what I have. So I'm going to put this aside. So the next thing we are going to do now is to couple our design. That's the next thing we're going to do. So this is what I want to see. This is what I want to do. So I just place it around it for you to see what I want to do, the concept of what I want to do. So now my glue gun is what I'm going to use to gum it down on the round that I've made. Very beautiful. So now the next thing is to add our 6 pieces. Remember, we have 13 pieces, so we have used 7. So the last set is the 6 pieces we are going to place on it like this. We are going to place our 6 on top of it. So look at what I'm going to do. fix it here and make it come out. This. This is the back. This is the front. So now that we are done fixing our design on it like this, we will turn it to the back and cover up this place, because this place might show on our headband. So I'll cover it with my trimmings. So I'll just put my B7000 on it like this. So this is it. I'm done fixing the trimmings on it. So now the next thing is to fix it on my headband. So this is the headband I want to use. I will try and put it on the mannequin to see how it's going to be placed on it. I will not just place it like that. I will first of all put it and see. So I intentionally do not want to wrap my headband. I don't want to wrap it. But if you want to wrap your headband, I'll put a link in this video to show you how I made a video on how to wrap your headband. So you can check out the video if you want to wrap it, but I don't want to wrap it. So just check where the fitting is going to be. So as you can see, I've fixed it on, but after fixing it like this, it's good you turn it and cut just a small piece of your Asooke or whatever material you're using and place it on it in order to secure your headband very well on it. So this is it. This is it. So now the next thing I want to do now is to place our flower at the center here, like this. So you can see how it is. You can see, very beautiful. Now let me pack this table and come and show us what next to do to our design. So the next thing I want to do now is to shape our design. I hope you are getting it now. Just to fold it in anyhow you can fold it. So please do shape it anyhow you want, but for the course of this tutorial, this is what I'm doing. So this is our design. You can see how beautiful it is. I'll fit it on the mannequin and show us how it looks like. So just shape it, just form your shape anyhow, just form your shape. It will stay because of the millinery wire we used in between, so it will stay. So I'll fit it on the mannequin. If you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. Stay tuned to my channel. You will learn a lot. Thank you. God bless you. So this is the final look of our 3D headband. Thank you for watching. Please do well to subscribe if you are new to this channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. Stay tuned for more tutorial on this channel. Comment, like and share. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.